Nestle Malaysia Berhad, established in 1912, is a leading name in Malaysia's fast-moving consumer good industry, known for iconic brands like Milo, Maggi, Nescafe and KitKat. Committed to enhancing quality of life, the company focuses on providing nutritious products while prioritizing sustainability and innovation. Recognized as one of the Malaysia top employers and for its sustainability initiative, Nestle continues to excel in delivering high-quality products and contributing positively to society and the environment. MFRS 8 or Operating Segment is a financial reporting standard that focuses on disclosing segmented information of a company. It helps stakeholders understand the nature of a company's business activities and assess its financial performance more effectively. The standard applies to public listed entities such as Nestle Malaysia Berhad, whose equity or debt instruments are traded in public markets. The core principle of MFRS 8 is to provide insight into operating segments, which are part of a company reviewed by the Chief Operating Decision Maker (CODM) to allocate resource and to evaluate performance. MFRS 8 uses the management approach, which means segmental reporting is based on internal information reviewed by the CODM. This ensures consistency between internal and external reporting, allowing stakeholders to understand how the company operates from a managerial perspective. The Chief Operating Decision Maker or CODM is defined in MFRS 8 as the individual or group responsible for making key strategic decisions in an organization. These decisions include allocating resources to different operating segments and evaluating their performance. CODM ensures that the company's strategies align with the financial objective by using internal segmental data to make strategic decisions. CODM does not refer to a specific title, but a function or role in the organization. This role could be held by an individual, such as the Chief Executive Officer, or by a group, such as a management committee. In Nestle Malaysia Berhad, the CODM is typically the CEO or the Executive Committee. Their primary role is to evaluate the performance of various business segments, including food and beverages and nutrition and healthcare. They analyze financial outcomes, allocate resources, and devise market strategies to maximize profitability for the company. Similarly, in Petronas Chemicals Group Berhad, the CODM could be the Managing Director, CEO, or the Executive Leadership Team. Their focus is on managing segments such as olefin and derivative, as well as fertilizer and methanol. The CODM ensure optimal resource distribution and closely monitor financial performance to align with the company's overall strategic goals.
Now, let's move on to type of segmental reports. There are two types of segmental reports, which are business segments and geographical segments. First, business segments, also known as product or services segments, which the entity will report the revenues from external customers from each product and services unless the necessary information is not available, in which case the fact shall be disclosed. MFRS 8 requires separate reporting of segmental information for operating segments. Operating segments reflect the group's management structure and the way financial information is regularly reviewed by the Chief Executive Officer and Chief Financial Officer. The group is focused in two areas of activity, which are food and beverages, and others, which include nutrition, Nestle Professional, Nestle Health and Science, and Nespresso. So this is a Nestle Malaysia report for 9 months ended 30 September 2023 and 9 months ended 30 September 2022 for operating segment. So the reconciliation of reportable segment operating profit for 9 months ended 30 September 2023, the total operating profit for reported segments is 747,325 and 9 months ended 30 September 2022 is 706,619. For other unallocated expense for 9 months ended 30 September 2023 is 1012, and also 9 months ended 30 September 2022 is 917, and also the consolidated operating profit for 9 months ended 30 September 2023 is 746,313, and also 9 months ended 31st September 2022 is 705,702. Continue with geographical segments. Geographical segments is the entity that will report the revenues and other information from different geographical area and geographical information. For geographical segments from Nestle Malaysia, we can't show the information of the geographical in Malaysia since we don't have it in financial segments, but we will give an overview for geographical segments that involve place around the world for the company Nestle. So for operating segments in geographical segment, the Zone NA, which consists of United States and Canada, the trading operating profit is 5546. And for zone Euro, which consists of France, United Kingdom, Germany, and other markets of geographic area of Switzerland, the trading operating profit is 2698. For zone AOA, which consists of Philippines, India, Australia, and other markets of the geographic area, the trading operating profit is 3944. And for zone LATAM, which consists of Brazil, Mexico, Chile, and other markets of geographic area, the trading operating profit is 2346. And lastly, zone GC, which Greater China, the trading operating profit is 468.
Next, I will talk about two main benefits of segmental reporting as required by MFRS 8, which is the Malaysian Financial Reporting Standard for operating segments. For this discussion, I will use example from Nestle Malaysia's financial report. One of the main benefits of segmental reporting is that it gives detailed information about a company's performance, which helps investors and other users to make better decisions. By breaking down the company's performance into different segments like product categories or region, segmental reporting shows which areas are the most profitable and which ones may need more focus. Let's look at Nestle Malaysia's report. It shows data for the company's main areas like food and beverages and others. For example, the report shows that the food and beverages segment made 4,389,050,000 ringgit in revenue for the 9 months ending September 2023. This tells us that this segment is the biggest contributor to revenue. With this information, investors can decide if they want to invest in a company growing in the food and beverages sector. Another benefit of segmental reporting is that it helps with assessing risks and opportunities. By breaking down the company's performance into segments, stakeholders can see where the company might face risks or where there are opportunities for growth. This helps users understand how different parts of the business are affected by economic or market changes. In Nestle Malaysia report, we can see that while the food and beverages segment shows strong growth, the other segment, which is smaller, still makes a significant profit of 108,809,000 ringgit. Investors can use this information to assess how much risk each segment carries. For example, if the economy negatively affects the food and beverages segment, stakeholders will better understand how it might affect the company's overall performance.
Now, I will explain about MFRS 134 Interim Financial Reporting. The objective of the standard is to prescribe the minimum content of interim financial report and to prescribe the principle for recognition and measurement in complete or condensed financial statement for interim period. The scope of the standard does not mandate which entity should be required to publish interim financial report. However, government, security regulators, stock exchange, and accountancy body often require entity whose debt or equity security are publicly traded to publish interim financial report. So the entity that want to prepare the statement are encouraged to provide interim financial report at least as the end of the first half of their financial year, and to make their interim financial report available not later than 60 days after the end of the interim period. For example, on 2024, Nestle Malaysia have prepared interim financial report that have information such as condensed financial statement like as profit or loss, statement of change in equity, cash flow, and notes to the financial report. Next, the significant event and transaction that affect the entity financial position and performance according to the financial report. Firstly, product innovation and market strategy. In 2024, Nestle introduced new products like Nescafe Go Ready to Drink, Maggi Shop Premium Noodle, and KitKat Beverage Mix to meet the diverse consumer preference and maintain the competitive advantage. The effect will boost brand equity and increase future revenue, but increase short-term costs. Second, the Nestle Omega Plus Walk a Million Miles campaign. This campaign gathered over 30,000 participants who walked together over 2.1 million miles. Thus, effort made by the brand to create awareness on heart health and proactive cholesterol management among the Malaysians. The impact will increase marketing and operating expenses. However, the long-term effects are positive, which are enhancing brand value, customer loyalty, and ultimately supporting sustained revenue growth.
Now, I will explain on the interim reporting period of Nestle Malaysia Berhad. For statement of financial position, The current interim period reflects the financial position as of 30 September 2024, while the comparative period is as of 31st December 2023. For the statement of profit or loss and other comprehensive income, the report presents the financial performance for both the 3 months ended 30 September 2024 and the 9 months ended 30 September 2024 compared with the corresponding periods in the previous year, 3 months ended 30 September 2023 and 9 months ended 30 September 2023. For the statement of changes in equity, this statement highlights changes in equity for the 9 months ended 30 September 2024 with a comparison to the 9 months ended 30 September 2023. For the statement of cash flow, it reports the cash inflows and outflows for the 9 months ended 30 September 2024 compared with the same period in the previous year, the 9 months ended 30 September 2023. Next is significant event and adjustment in quarter 3 2024 of Nestle Malaysia Berhad. In the slide, it shows there is acquisition and disposal of PPE. For the acquisition, this shows that the company's investment in new assets, which is an indicator of growth, expansion, and ongoing capital expenditures. The reported RM61.86 million for the quarter and 187.14 million for the 9 months are material figures showcasing the company's investment activities. For disposals, disposal of PPE, which is RM462,000 for the quarter and 1.64 million for the 9 months, suggests that the company is either selling or writing off assets. This can indicate assets reallocation, divestment of non-core assets, or impairment adjustment.